y'all? This is Q West, back with another Collab entertainment interview. We here in a secluded area on a collab couch. Who we here with?
Stevie G, you feel me?
What's
out
good,
here,
Stevie G?
You know, out here representing myself and my people, you know, out here making music for myself and for y'all. And I'm just showing love, you know.
Appreciate you stopping by, my brother.
Thank you.
Yes. So, let the crowd know that's been living under a rock. What is it that you do?
So right now, I make music right now, just as not a hobby. I want to take it very serious. That's why I'm right here. I'm trying to put myself out there. On the side though, to try to help myself in life. I am right now going to school to be an electrician. I'm about to be done in July, so hopefully by then I'll be hopefully in some type of union or some type of apprenticeship that's gonna help me get more money for myself and to provide for my family.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing right now. And
sounds like I'll be seeing you out there in one of these union jobs.
Yep,
you know
definitely. I'll be PPEs on and everything, and nothing else.
That's what's up. So, what made you want to take music more seriously? What changed?
It was started. Well, I used to. It wasn't serious back in the day, but as a kid, I used to really get into. I was really into English, like the actual topic of English.
Right.
And I was into a lot of poetry and a lot of the rhyme schemes, like just simple ones, like A, B, B, or like just simple, just four, just the simple same rhymes at the end.
Right.
And during like quarantine, I used to go on Xbox. I used to play with some of my friends, and we used to be like, let's go freestyle, like young people. You just get on the beat, go on like that, and from that, I just gained a little bit of confidence. It wasn't good, of course, because I was a young mind and, not much vocabulary. Exactly.
Right.
And then senior year, started smoking, and then I always was into hip-hop. I was always into any type of music. I really am somebody who likes to listen to music. I have like at least 60 vinyls at home. And I was like, alright, so I'm into hip-hop. Yeah, vinyls. So I still be collecting. Even CDs. I have a whole collection. And
a CD player and a record player.
Yeah, and it's a 6-in-1. It's a 6-in-1. Even the cassette tape. I have some cassettes from the olden days.
Oh shit!
And
you got the purple tape?
Nah,
okay.
Nah, I don't got
that purple tape there.
But then senior year, I was just like, alright. So I started freestyling myself. I started recording it, just like me going on a beat, just to do it by myself. Because I'm more so. I'm very shy. Like I'm a person who's very. It takes a lot for me to get out there and put myself out there, because it's just something as a kid. It's just something that your mind. It's something with yourself that your confidence is there. But then I started gaining it more and more as I started talking to more people, and I started just showing it off more. I just was like, I need to just be myself, because myself is me making music and me singing, making music that I like to make, and make it kind of helps me cope. It helps me like cope with life, because like life is really, it gets very difficult at times, and sometimes the only way I can express myself is through music, because music is just a beauty in my eyes, and it's something that helps me out. But then the beginning of last year, 2025, at the end of October, I was like, I started trying to see if I could like understand how BandLab worked, because in all honesty, I don't really understand really much how to use a computer to even go and put the plugins and everything that producers do. I really don't understand none of that. And so I was like, I'm gonna just take it basic right now and just go on BandLab and just see what I can do there. So what I usually do right now is I do like, I'm sorry, I would want to bring a mixtape era back again, because I feel like mixtapes are something that hip-hop really needs, because hip-hop really doesn't, they really, people have a consensus now that if you go on another beat, that you're just copying that other person, or you have to be better than this person that made the original song. But it's like, nah, you just gotta show your uniqueness between the styles, and that's what music is. I feel like we close ourselves a lot from that, and we haven't been showing what truly the beauty of music is, which is just expressing ourselves.
Absolutely.
So I go on YouTube. I'll screen record the beat. I'll put it on BandLab. I'll try to put in some little stuff, like I'll put in my own samples of interviews and stuff from stuff that you could put in to sample in, and like give it a different vibe, different aesthetic to it a little bit, but it still keeps the same original beat. But,
sound like he's in the beginning of beat making, y'all.
Yeah, and hopefully if I can learn it and try to truly comprehend it, hopefully I can start fending for myself also, because I also do have a style in my mind that I like to do, and of course other people will be able to emulate that same style, but that person isn't you. He isn't your body is your own. You're your own vessel, so you gotta be able to do your own thing. But yeah.
Yes. Exactly. So tell us, what type of What type of music inspires you? Like, yo, who are the artists that made you want to do this? Who do you go to for coping besides yourself?
I would say it's a lot of conscious rap. I feel like that's what I was the first side of hip hop I was introduced to, because my first actual hip hop artist that I actually fell in deep love with was MF Doom. I got to listen to his music my sophomore year, beginning of my sophomore year. And it was very intriguing. I remember it was the first one. It was the generic one, of course, not generic, but it's the most known rap Snitches. And I was just like, oh, I like this, Mr. Fantastic on it. I'm liking the way they're rhyming. I'm liking the style. It just new. It just felt like a new, like fresh air. It was a fresh air for me. And after that, I really like listening to a lot of Joey Badass. Capital Steez is one of my favorite artists. I just rest in peace. And he really inspired me a lot to like make music and conscious rap and being open to expressing yourself and being yourself. I also like a lot of Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is just one of my favorite MCs that I've seen ever. And I would say a lot. I actually, when I first started, I actually liked a lot of Mos Def.
Really?
I actually liked a lot of Mos Def. I remember it was Traveling Man. That was the first Mos Def song I listened to, Traveling Man. It was with DJ Honda. And I was like the whole catch, I'm leaving. I was like, oh my God, like I'm liking this shit. This just sounds like very unique. Yeah. And I'm like, alright, so like after that I ventured around. Right now I'm listening to a lot of Jay Electronica. I take a lot of inspiration from Jay Electronica. A lot of Griselda. I like a lot of West Side Gun, a lot of Benny the Butcher, a lot of Conway.
Yeah, the
a
kid
lot of that.
got some history background, y'all. Tap in with him.
And then I also I like a lot of Common.
That name was in my head when you said conscious rap.
It's
I was like, all right, you said Mos Def, but he didn't say Common yet.
Yeah,
I was gonna say it, but I want to hear you say it, and you did.
Yeah, because it's I love his it was the Green album, the one where he has the light with Jay Dilla.
Yeah,
I forgot what it was like water, like chocolate, something like that. And I've just right now at the top of my head I can't really remember, but I could probably, like, if I popped up my phone I could show you like all my songs, but I really just am really in depth into like the music, and those artists are the main artists that really help me make a song. It helps me take inspiration from them, the music that I listen to, because also like listening to their lyrics, it bonds with me, and that makes me want to bond with other people to show my love also to the world.
Okay, that's what's up. So in this music world, where you see yourself in a few years from now? It's like 5 years.
5 years. Hopefully, I just want to get out of this comfort zone, get out of like this place in my mind where I'm just holding myself back, and hopefully I can truly fully fledged on go onto it and put my whole passion to it. Because at the end of the day, you only live once, and why would I go out with the regret? I feel that's something that maybe I want to just show people, because I want to show people like my life. I want to show you like how I evolve, because maybe artists don't really show you that, because I guess like the world isn't like that, but I like to show y'all who I am as a person, because if I can't connect with y'all, how the fuck am I gonna make y'all like understand me? Like how are y'all gonna really like be okay? I like this artist. Like I don't want y'all to like me just because of my music. I want y'all to like me because like the person who I am, and I want to show y'all how much I'm going to evolve around the course of my life. And right now I'm pretty young. I'm about to turn 20 in 3 months. In 5 years I'll be 25, and by that time hopefully I've gained more consciousness, more knowledge, and I've matured more. I feel like I am mature, but I still haven't grasped reality of my adulthood right now, and I feel like it's something like I need to learn, and that's something I'm learning with. And hopefully y'all can see that through my evolution of my music and how I go with myself. And hopefully I do, in 5 years I do have something going for me, and I have something that could really help me out, because in reality this is what I want, to be honest. This is something that I always dreamed about, and something that if I want to take action, I have to take action now than later, because that's how life has to be.
It's the realest shit he ever said, y'all. How he wants to evolve and show you his personality, not just his music side, but who he is as a person. And that's what big time artists do. They show you their life. It was like, yo, you want me? You gonna want me for everything. Not just what you hear, what you see as well. Like you also taking that responsibility to show the community who you are and what you can do and where you're coming from. And that's dope as hell within itself. And I'm sure that a lot of people that's watching this is gonna gravitate to you just from what you said by that alone.
Thank you. It means a lot, man.
And another thing, you stick around more often, we'll help that. We'll help you in all those areas. Because all we have is beat makers, and we're around artists, and we're around shows. So you stick with us and be consistent with everything that you're saying and what you're telling these people, and you'll evolve fast as shit. By next year, you'll be out there. You're like, I can't believe I got this far.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much, man. I appreciate it.
So let everybody know where they can find you.
Well, right now, I'm going to start trying to make accounts on all, like, platforms. Well, I'm just gonna start with my Instagram. You can follow me on Steven.Alvarenga. That's my main. I'm going to start transforming that into my own platform for my music career. Because right now, I've just been putting it on a secret account, which will never come out. Because that's just how I was gonna be, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep that shit a little secretive, and that's just gonna be like for the people who heard me for the first time. This is the exclusive. I like to give people exclusive stuff because those are special people that I first went out to and showed them my music, and they appreciated it. They showed me love, and they told me go pursue it. And if there's so many people that told me that, I like to show them my gratitude by letting them have that little unknown music at the start of my career. But right now I want to focus on that. I want to start making a SoundCloud account. Seeing if I can make a Spotify account. I know Apple Music is pretty difficult.
No.
It's pretty easy.
Like I said, we'll show you the ropes. Once you copyright everything will fall on all those platforms, and you don't have to look back. Besides SoundCloud. SoundCloud is like, I don't know, where a lot of artists go to get riled at, you know what I mean? Because their shit ain't copywritten. They just throwing it online.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the most dangerous places to put your music. You know, especially if it's not copyrighted, because you're not receiving any streams or anything for anybody listening to SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm. So it's like,
You know what I mean? You'd rather have it on a YouTube channel or on a website or something like that where people can just reach you directly.
I was thinking TikTok also. I feel like
Yeah.
TikTok. I need to put a TikTok account. Put it out there.
Well,
But I do have an account. I could.
Well, what you should do is, if you haven't done it already, is when you change your name over to whatever it is, all your platforms should say the same fucking name. Because a lot of these guys will be like, oh, my name is Colab.ent, and then my Instagram is Colab.score_5502. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not the same person.
Simplify everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And I appreciate you tapping in with us, man.
Nah, thank you, man. I appreciate for this opportunity, man. It's, sometimes you just need somebody to help you out, and I'm appreciating that. Y'all are actually out here helping me out. It's something that people should look onto. They should forward it out. Like, if you got love, you gotta forward the love. You can't just keep it within yourself. You gotta show it to the world. The world needs it more.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's all. That's it.
Yeah. But we appreciate you guys tapping in with us. 5 - 4, and love is love.